guys, what's up? My name is Rachel and welcome back to my channel, The Reading Otter 7. So today I'm going to be talking about my immediate TBR, and this is a little different. I don't usually get a lot of chances to read during each month. I have 2 jobs and I'm a full-time student, so it's kind of crazy, so I don't necessarily do monthly TBRs, but I was doing the Reading Quest Challenge, which ends this Sunday, and I am quickly discovering that there's no way on earth I'm going to finish the books that I told myself I was going to finish. So I just wanted to talk about kind of my immediate TBR moving forward from the Reading Quest. I also have a rule set up where I have to finish everything that I told myself I would read for the Reading Quest before I can move on to anything else, and then outside of that, before I can move on to anything outside of that, I have to finish at least 2 series that I've had started and I'm close to finishing that I've needed to finish for a while. These are series that I own all the books to, I just haven't read them, and so this is kind of like my way of forcing myself to finish some series, and hopefully I won't feel like I'm being forced. Hopefully I'll actually enjoy it. But I really want to read The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertelli, but I'm not allowing myself to do that until I finish all of these books I'm about to show you. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Don't fall asleep on me. So the first 5 books I'm going to talk about, yeah, I way overshot for the Reading Quest, by the way. The first 5 books I'm going to talk about are leftovers from the Reading Quest. So yeah, the first 3 are from my actual character track, and then the other ones are free spaces that I told myself I was going to do, or like side quests I told myself I was going to do. So I was a mage, and so the first book that I need to finish, I might finish this before it ends because I'm almost done, but I might not, so I went ahead and included it. This was a book that contains magic, and this is My Lady Jane by, oh, it's down there, Cynthia Han, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. I told myself I was never going to read this book, and this was not originally what I had planned for the Reading Quest for a book contains magic. I think I originally, oh my lord, I don't even remember anymore. I think it was A Court of Thorns and Roses, which I'm not DNFing, I promise. I just like put it aside for now because I felt like I was in a time crunch, which I am, and I wasn't getting anywhere, so I picked this one up. I actually really enjoy this. If you guys don't know what it's about, it kind of takes place, well, it takes place in Tudor England at the end of King Edward's reign, and it kind of claims to follow history at the beginning, but really not at all. It's really cute and fun, and it just kind of twists the story so that Lady Jane doesn't lose her head in 7 days. So it's a lot of fun. It's really cute. I'll probably do a review on it because I'm enjoying it a lot, so yeah, have to finish this one. Hopefully I'll get this one done before the Reading Quest ends, so I'll feel slightly more accomplished with myself. Next one, I've also started, but definitely won't be finishing, just because it's really not gripping me and I'm too focused on My Lady Jane, is Anti-Goddess by Kendare Blake. This is for a book that contains mythology. I started this at the beginning of, this is the only book, fun fact, this is the only book besides Geekerella that did not change from my original Reading Quest, so that's impressive that this made it. But yeah, I really only just started, so I don't think I'll finish by Sunday. But this is about, the gods are basically dying, which they're not supposed to because they're immortal, and so Athena and Hermes have set off to find help from the Earth Goddess, and her name is escaping me. Anyway, it opens up with Athena and Hermes trying to find Demeter to see if she can tell them how to stop themselves from dying, and Demeter directs them to Cassandra, who is an oracle from ancient Greek times, but is not actually necessarily so ancient anymore. If you read it, you'll know what I mean. I don't want to like spoil a bunch, so. But anyway, they're supposed to go find Cassandra, and that's as far as I've gotten, so I can't really spoil anything for you anyway. Okay, the last one that was actually part of my character quest, and this was not what it originally was either. This one's been all over the place too, and that is the first book in a series, and so now it is A Shadow Bright and Burning by Jessica Cluse. I don't know like anything about this, but I know it's the first book in a series, and I know that I've heard great things about it, and Victoria Aveyard, who I actually kind of like, blurbed it, so yeah. It was originally this Savage Song, and lots of things changed, and I don't even remember why I pulled the Savage Song for it, to be honest with you, but I did, so yeah. The side quest. These ones I actually think I can pull off. So the first one, I can definitely pull this one off because I just read Illuminate for the quest and I'm dying to read this, so it is Gemina, which is no surprise. And this is by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I used Illuminate in the challenge, one of my character quests, for a book set in a different world, because it's set in, like, I mean, I've never heard of these planets, and they're in outer space, so I think it's a different world, so I called it that. But, so this is for, the side quest was Potions, and it's a book by 2 authors, and I thought, perfect, I can finish the whole series and make it a part of the quest, so, well, the series that's out. Yeah, so I'm excited for this one, but I'm making myself finish my Lady Jane at least before I pick this up, so, yeah. And then the last part of the reading quest that I have to finish is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. This was for Time Warp, which is a book set in the future or the past. This is clearly set in the past. I don't remember what time era specifically, but I've been wanting to read this for a really long time, and Hunting Prince Dracula comes out like this month. I think this month, or maybe it's next month. I don't know. It was in my anticipated releases, so you think I would know, but I'm blanking. And I really want to read that one, and I was like, I know I'll enjoy this book. The second one's coming out, and I really want that one. I should probably read this before I read the second one, right? So I found a way to cleverly sneak it into my reading quest to motivate myself to read it, and so yeah. I'm looking forward to getting into this. I hope I enjoy it. I've heard good things. But yeah. And the series that I'm making myself finish before I can read anything outside of the reading quest, and the series is one that I have been meaning to get to for a while, and I don't really know why I haven't, because I do love this series. And so that is Winter by Marissa Meyer. This is the 4th book in the Lunar Chronicles series. I read Cinder, Scarlet, and Cress already. Like a couple months in between Cinder and Scarlet, almost like a year between Scarlet and Cress, and basically a year between Cress and Winter whenever I get around to this. I don't know why, I've had access to them the whole time I've been reading them. You'd think I would marathon, but no. But if you guys don't know what this is basically sci-fi retellings of classic fairy tales, and they all kind of intertwine, so like characters from Cinder appear in Winter, and it's all like one collective thing. It's enough cohesive that it's not companion novels. It's more of a series than a companion series. So, yeah, but they all kind of intertwine. And each book like introduces the character that the title is based off of. So this one is clearly about Snow White. But yeah, so I'm excited to. This is like a chunker though. It's a little intimidating. It's like, it's like 800 pages. I just cried a little inside. I don't think I'll ever get to get to the upside of Unrequited. Okay. Alright, and the last book I have to read before I can get to the upside of Unrequited and other fun contemporaries that I'm wanting to read, is Wayfarer by Alexander Bracken. I read Passenger a couple months after it came out, and then like had to wait around for this one, and then when it came out, my sister was reading it because it's actually hers. And by the time she didn't care to actively read it, I had kind of lost interest, and I was like distracted by other shinier books. And so it's just kind of been sitting there, and I felt like, yeah, this might be a little bit of cheating, but it's easier to finish a duology than a giant series that I've started, so I went with this one. But yeah. If you guys don't know what this is about, Passenger is about a girl named Etta. I think I got that right without even looking. Oh, I did. Okay. About a girl named Etta who find out that she can time travel. And it doesn't necessarily have to be where she's at the current time. She can just, there's these loops that kind of put you in different places in history and not geographically, that's not the word I'm looking for, but it works. Different times in history and geographically. So yeah, and Etta didn't really know that she could do that, so she's kind of just like thrown into this world, and the bad guy in the story is after her because through her he can get to her mom who knows all this stuff, and it's just like a mess. But it's very entertaining, and I love Alexander Bracken's writing. I don't know why I haven't finished this, honestly. Maybe because it's big. I think that's my problem with fantasy books, is they're normally pretty big and like intimidating, and I would rather just read like a light, fluffy contemporary most of the time, so. But this one's only 500 pages, so I guess it's not that bad. I don't know. Yeah. So, Pocahontas. So anyway, that's my kind of like immediate TBR for the next couple months, or however long it takes me. Hopefully it doesn't take me to the end of the year. I mean, it is enough books that I would meet my Goodreads goal, but at the same time, like, I want to read some other things. And I really want to get to The Upside of Unrequited before we go to Y'all Fest in November, because Becky Albertelli's going to be there, and if I'm going to have her sign something, I want to know, like, her writing style before I'm like, hey, sign this book of yours that I've, like, never read. So, you know, there's that. But anyway, so, wish me luck. I'd be interested to know what you guys' TBR is, so leave it down in the comments below if you've got a TBR. And just, keep me in your thoughts. This is quite a stack. I don't know if I can lift it up. Let's try. And they're all hardbacks. So yeah, that's the monster I've set aside for myself. Yeah, it's quite extensive. But I believe I'm just gonna wrap this up because these are heavy and I don't feel like bending over. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave your TBR down in the comments below and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe for more awesome content, and Hermione's down here somewhere. Let me know where she's at. See you guys next time. Bye.